What if I told you, buried in the forgotten archives of Scripture lies a spiritual earthquake, a weapon so devastating it crumbled the walls of Jericho without a single battering ram, parted the Red Sea like torn papyrus, and transformed a shepherd boy into a giant slaying king? Modern Christianity has diluted this nuclear option into optional discipline, a token-skipped meal, a superficial denial. But today, we resurrect the ancient fast, God's ordained detonator for shattering hell's embargo on your destiny. When your stomach screams in surrender, kingdom thunder awakens. Visualize Jehoshaphat, Judah's king, scanning the horizon in terror. 3 bloodlusting armies closing like jackals: Moabites from the south, Ammonites from the north, Edomites from the east. Human strategy? Utter annihilation. Yet he issued no call to arms. Instead, scrolls flew to every village. Proclaim a fast, seek the Lord with sackcloth and ashes. Farmers dropped plows, mothers silenced children, merchants shuttered stalls. An entire nation turned its empty belly toward heaven. And from the throne room, God roared, "Stand still, watch my salvation unfold." Chaos erupted. Moabites slaughtered Ammonites, Edomites turned on allies. Judah never drew a sword. They simply starved and watched hell self-destruct. Now witness David, heaven's anointed, face down on cold palace stone. Bathsheba's infant gasping its last breaths. The prophet Nathan's curse still echoing. The sword shall never depart your house. For 7 excruciating days David fasted. No feasts, no songs, just ashes matted in his beard and psalms rasping from a bone-dry throat. Not to manipulate God, but to shatter his own arrogance. When the child died, David rose, washed, worshipped. Through fasting's crucible he learned. True authority flows from broken sovereignty. Elijah fled through desert night, Jezebel's dagger at his back. "Take my life," he begged under a broom tree. Then, angelic bread. 40 days, marching through scorpion-filled wastes toward Sinai's razor peak. Not chasing sustenance, but the weight of God's whisper. In the cave, no earthquake, no inferno, just a still small voice that commissioned kings and incinerated Baal's priests. Fasting had recalibrated his ears to frequencies beyond natural sound. Daniel mastered this. 21 days without Babylon's luxuries. No spiced meats, no fermented wines, only vegetables and water. While Persian nobles gorged, Daniel starved. Why? Jeremiah's prophecy burned in his spirit. Jerusalem's 70-year captivity was ending. He hungered for revelation, and heaven responded. The archangel Michael breached demonic barricades. Your prayers shattered spiritual resistance from day 1 of your fast. Fasting isn't self-punishment. It's cosmic, sonar-piercing dimensional darkness. Recall the disciples' disgrace? That foaming boy, thrashing, biting his own flesh, while they stood impotent. Demonic sneers cut the air. "Is this your gospel power?" Jesus' rebuke was volcanic. This species is evicted only by prayer, coupled with fasting. Why? Certain strongholds demand biological shutdown. Fasting is rebellion, suffocating the flesh to ignite spirit plasma. Esther embodied this. Haman's gallows erected, genocide decreed, every Jew marked for slaughter, no petitions, no protests. Her edict echoed through Susa's palace. "Fast with me. 3 days, no bread, no water. Then I approached the king uncalled." Imagine royal perfumes fading as hunger gnawed, silk robes hanging loose on trembling frames. Through collective starvation, Esther didn't just gain the king's ear, she reduced hell's blueprint to cinders. Paul's conversion blinded him on Damascus Road. 3 days in Judah's house, no sight, no food, no water, just darkness. And revelation. When Ananias laid hands, scales fell like shattered prison bars. Fasting had plowed the soil for apostolic fury. Even science now gasps at Isaiah 58:8. Your light will explode, your healing will sprint forward. During fasting, your body activates autophagy, cellular self-cannibalism where dead tissue becomes fuel. Inflammation implodes, Mental fog evaporates, DNA repairs. But spiritually, this is resurrection rehearsal, crucifying the old man so Christ's raw power resurrects through you. Yet we've abandoned this weapon. We've traded prayer closets for streaming binges. Ancient saints faced arenas with nothing but faith and fasting, while we check watches if sermons delay lunch. Jesus' assumption echoes ignored. When you fast, not if, not optional. When. Distraction is Satan's masterstroke. Fast food, instant sermons, viral distractions, replacing violent seeking. Our forefathers had no safety nets. Fasting was oxygen for surviving famines, enduring sieges, and, like Moses, seeing the form of the invisible. Comfort is spiritual fentanyl. It numbs us to eternity's vibrations. While Jehu anointed kings during drought, we demand air-conditioned sanctuaries. While John the Baptist crunched locusts in the desert, we critique worship bands. The early church fasted before commissioning apostles. We vet leaders over artisan coffee. This isn't advancement, it's soul paralysis. But today, the shofar blasts. This divine detonator remains in your hands. Skip one meal this week. Trade burgers for desperate pursuit of God's face. Watch circumstances quake. If this truth ignites your spirit, enlist in God's hunger army. Join Bible Secrets Uncovered now. Hit subscribe. Ring the bell. Why? Because next week we deploy fasting tactics that make demons flee, including Satan's 3 deadliest traps to sabotage your fast. The kingdom advances on, stomachs growling in sync with Zion. Comment, "I claim this power," if you're done with compromised Christianity. Until then, stay hungry, stay dangerous, stay unstoppable.